How can I help you?
I want to get number 8. Does that come rise?
Huh?
Number chicken sandwich, eggs and fries.
Huh?
On the number 8, the chicken.
You want it?
Well, yeah, but bun or regular.
Confused about your mortgage renewal? Fiduciary duty. What is it and how does it relate to your mortgage? Hi, my name's MacDonald and I'm the broker-owner of Verico Tailor Made Mortgages in Kelowna, British Columbia. I received a phone call yesterday and the person on the other end told me that her friend was a client of mine and suggested that she call me. Her mortgage was up for renewal and they, the bank, had offered her a 5-year term at 2.69% for the first 9 months, and then 4.45% for the balance. And this is where fiduciary duty plays a role. So here's what fiduciary duty is.
You may have heard the term fiduciary duty before. It is the legal obligation to act in the best interest of another party. For example, a company's board of directors owe various fiduciary duties to its shareholders to run the company fairly and wisely. Trustees of a trust owe fiduciary duties to the beneficiaries to manage the assets in a trust responsibly and efficiently. Now, these are very important legal duties. The law imposes these duties on people in positions of trust because it would be impossible for the people relying on them to oversee every detail of his or her work. If fiduciary duties are breached, then compensatory damages may be owed to the victims who are harmed as a result. A fiduciary duty can be breached in a variety of ways, such as if the fiduciary act in his or her own interest instead of in the interest of the beneficiaries.
With that explanation in mind, the banks, all banks and lenders, their employees, which would include their mortgage specialists, have a fiduciary duty to maximize the profits for the shareholders of the lender. And it appears the newest tactic to do this is by using a confusing rate scenario. So when this was posed to me on the phone, the question I asked myself was, what is the APR, or the annual percentage rate? So I told her that I would call her back, and I spent about 30 minutes calculating the APR. Now, using my calculators and so forth, it took me a half an hour. It's going to be extremely confusing for the layman to figure this out. The APR turned out to be about 4.25% in this situation. So when we take a look and we say, okay, well, let's compare that 5-year mortgage to others that are out on the market. And I found other lenders at 3.39%. So this person has been with CIBC for years. They hold their checking account there, car loan, Visa card, and their loyalty to the lender is met with overcharging and confusion sales tactics. So let's take a quick look at some numbers. Let's make an assumption for all the numbers. So the assumption is a $250,000 mortgage, a 5-year term with a 25-year amortization. So looking at the first mortgage at 2.69% for a 5-year mortgage for the first 9 months. And let's take a look at those numbers. So with that, your monthly payment would be $1,350 per month, and you'd end up paying in interest over the 5 years about $49,521. When we look at the other mortgage, I'll call this one the no smoke and mirrors mortgage. So we're using the same numbers, $250,000, 5-year term, 25-year amortization. Your monthly payment would be $1,235. That's $115 after tax less every month for 5 years. And the interest paid during those 5 years, it's going to be $39,250. So that's over $10,000 less of bank profits coming out of your hard-earned after-tax dollars. And that's not even using a bi-weekly payment strategy or anything else. It's just comparing apples to apples. My fiduciary duty is not to shareholders, or profit statements, my fiduciary duty is to my clients. I am bound by law to take care of you, to ask you insightful, thought-provoking questions, and then to seek out the best options for you. Feel comfortable using my years of expertise as a resource. Rely on my fiduciary duty to you. And also feel comfortable introducing your friends, family, and people you really care about as well, because friends don't let friends pay too much. Until next time, I'm Lou MacDonald, broker owner, Verico Tailor Made Mortgages. Take care.